As always, don't forget to check the video description down below for the best prices on parts and tools we use in today's project. Today, we have a 2005 Ford Escape. This one's a hybrid, and we're going to be checking out the brake hose on the front driver's side. Let's check it out. So first thing you'll want to do is go ahead and lift your car. Here's a good lifting spot, and then we got 19mm lug nuts holding the wheel on. So we'll go ahead and take the wheel off, and then our brake hose, our rubber brake hose that goes from the caliper to the rest of your brake line, the metal brake line, it's a rubber hose, and it runs right through here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 13mm wrench, and first we're gonna loosen up this fitting right here, and then that'll come all the way out, and then we'll take a flathead and we'll pop this guy out of our way. And then I'll take these side cutters, just kind of grab a hold of it, and kind of pull like that. And then this, we'll be able to push it down through the hole here once, or you know what, actually, once we take this fitting off, this will just pull up and out of there. Then we'll remove this clip in the same way. And then, I believe we got a 14 or 15mm right here. We'll take this off, and it's important that we do it in this order because we'll be spinning the whole hose by the time we get to here, and then replacing it. It's the same procedure for putting the new one back on, but we are gonna have to bleed the brake system after we do that. You could do a video search, Fixbook bleed brakes, and I got a video showing you how to bleed brakes, and I'll kind of just give you an overview here in a minute. Alright, so we've got everything loosened up here, and now you can see it just pulls down, pulls up, and that comes out, and then that we'll go ahead and we'll twist it out, and you can see you're turning the whole hose. That's why it's important that you disconnect it from the top. And while he's doing that, the other thing you'll have to do when doing this job is bleed it. Yeah, this thing right here is probably like a 10 or an 8. It looks more like an 8 to me. But you're gonna loosen that. You're gonna have somebody in the car holding down on the brakes, and then you'll loosen this. Fluid will squirt out, or probably a bunch of air will squirt out first, air and fluid. And then you'll tighten it. You'll have that person let off the brakes, and then you'll wash, rinse, and repeat that process, and that's how you get all the air out of the system. You can also gravity bleed it before you do that, and that might get all the air out. And the way you gravity bleed it is you just crack this thing and wait, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, and fluid will start to drip out of there. Once it's dripping, then you know it's gravity bleeding. That's kind of a way you can do it by yourself. It might require that first way I talked about too if there's a whole lot of air in the system. Again, if you need a more in-depth video on how to bleed brakes, just do Fixbook bleed brakes up in the top search bar, and you'll find a video showing you how to do that. So that pretty much concludes this little project. Putting it back together is the exact opposite. You're gonna screw the hose in at the bottom first, and then go ahead and put it all up in there. So thanks for watching.